Yes.
Yeah. So what were we talking about?
Like talking with the backpackers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I am planning. I will be talking to normal people, like the people you meet in the travels in bus, in on train, and you talk to them, right? I am planning to do interviews like this, so that I will get the real experience, the original experience of the people, and I hope to do an interesting conversation with them. I will try at least.
Because in your journey, you might be meeting so many people, throughout your journey. First, get to know them, and then after taking permission, you can
Yeah,
take
yeah.
interviews. Because uh, they must have gone through so many things while traversing through India or other places. They might have so many nuggets of wisdom to share with you, and that might come handy for people like us who are
Yeah,
backpacking for the first time, who are not able to go backpacking and must have so many dreams. Like in our daily lives, there are so many responsibilities, so there might be so many people who are not able to go to places. So this might be very helpful for them to to understand how it is to go to unknown places, meeting new people, and things like that.
yeah. Once first time I went to Himachal was in 2017. So we were like two people, me and my two other friends, and one from Kashmir, and the other guy was from MP. So in Diwali holidays, the hostel everyone went to their home, and we were coming from faraway places. Like one guy Kashmir, I'm from Lakshadweep. How can we go back to our home for just 1 week? That is not possible. So we thought we'll go for Himachal, and we that was on peak summer, like peak summer. No, no, not peak summer. August, like October, during
October
that.
winter, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was not peak summer, but it was hot. Okay, in Delhi, like
Hot and humid.
yeah, yeah. In after during afternoons, it was hot, like MP and Delhi, that area. So till we reached Jammu, that was like 24 hours of train yatra.
So, is there any direct transport from Kashmir to Manali, or do you have to come back to Delhi and go to Kashmir?
No, no, no. We went till. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I might be, mixing two different trips. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went to Kashmir with that guy only, where I had to go to Jammu. This time, yeah, we went to Delhi, yeah, and then from Delhi we went to Himachal, and on a HRTC bus, which is like SRTC.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, yeah. So people, now I am thinking that I should have been with the camera at that time, because there were people who were going to conduct like fair fair, like the market,
Yeah,
like they carry a lot of buckets of things, and they go
that give the
there.
sale of Ramadan.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They were setting up a fair there. So such people were going there, and we were talking with them, and like we didn't had a seat. Nobody had a seat, so we were sitting down
In the bus.
in the bus. Yeah, everyone was sitting down in the whatever places they were getting. So like some bags were there, some chaku were there. So we were sitting on that, and we were talking to those people. So when you said that, I was thinking about that moment. I should like it would have been amazing, because I remember like people were sharing their stories with us. We also met a Sardar on our way from Amritsar, no, Chandigarh to yeah, yeah,
Damn, you have gone to so many journeys that you have so many different journeys.
yeah, 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 yeah. I am so confused. I think we went. I don't remember. Let's leave it. Yeah, I have met a Baji who was very kind-hearted to give us a ride till some point from Chandigarh.
So I mean that's what I'm saying because we have so many misconceptions about different regions in India itself. Because for me, if I hear about if someone mentions about Kashmir and those kind of places, the first thing that comes in my mind is like insurgencies and militants and terrorists, those kind of stuff. But when you actually go to Kashmir, it's very. I mean, people are good. It's not that much of a hatred over there towards other Indians and that kind of stuff. And obviously, there's nature. So, ഇങ്ങനത്തെ misconception മാറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടി this kind of backpacking and journeys helps. So, if you can't go to those kind of places, the uh, the videos you're gonna make,
Although it is
that might help.
very unlikely, but let me share you a story. The time I went to Kashmir was 2017, I guess, around June, like the summers, peak summers. And in MP, there is a period where everything closes, which is called No Tappa. With 9 days, there will be no,
Oh,
nothing will run. No
not
Tappa.
Thappa.
Yeah. So for 9 days, you will have to stay inside and curfew because of the heat.
Oh,
Like people will get sick.
in Jammu.
No, no, not in the in MP.
MP.
So
Oh, in MP.
during
Okay, okay.
during that time, I decided with my friend that we will go to Kashmir, and we boarded into a train and in sleeper. So it was like a hot, we were being grilled inside that.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I've been there like.
Let me complete. And then we reached Jammu. And as soon as we reached Jammu, there are few of his friends, my friend's friend, who were studying. My friend's name is Tahir, and his friends were there who were studying in Jammu. And they they were his friends, like childhood friends. And as soon as we reached, there is some news like in Kashmir curfew has happened, and travel has been like shut down. No, you can't go via tunnel. Yes, we are stuck. And then somehow he was like, let's go, we can go, there is no big deal, we can do it. And he calls a taxi, and then that taxi goes well like, okay, this much amount it will take, we'll get you there. Uh, and then no, he didn't charge us more because they were locals, no. And then we were like, let's go. I never think that much. Okay, I have heard that this some protest is happening, some strike is going on. And then the guy, we were in taxi 2 o'clock in the morning, and we got into the taxi. The guy was trying to get into Kashmir, and first the guy tried to go through the normal area, and which were like filled with army people who were walking from Jammu. Like there are huge 1, 2, 3 kilometers of lines of army people, yeah, walking in the road. And I was like, oh, crazy. And then there were barricades, and this guy lighted off the car in the light, turned off his car's light, and he was, going and parking on side and looking if the barricade, the checkpost, army people were going or not. Then he was like, no, no, we can't go, let's go back. And then he goes back. Then so we understood that we cannot go by the normal tunnel route. I don't know the name of the tunnel, but there is a tunnel route which makes the distance very minimum. So we decided, we came to a point that we got into understanding that we can't go this way. So the guy was like, okay, last way, there is one way, we can go through Mughal Road. And the Mughal Road is actually the road which was used by the Mughals, like the kings. And that was the oldest route to Kashmir, like uh, which was like very rough, and it was going uh, like the snaky, must be like a hiking. Yeah, it is very snake-like road, very
Not well
curvy,
maintained.
and there are signs of avalanche. Be careful, avalanche falls here, and there were some of them. landslides happened, and we were going through that road. And after 10 hours or something, we reach Kashmir, and 10 or 11 hours. As soon as we reach Kashmir, we see that in every signal there is a army guy, and there is no civilian you can see outside. And there was in every signal there is an army guy with AK-47. I was like, fuck. And after just 5 days, I got scared, and I was crying to my parents, please take me back. I don't want to stay here. And I friend understood, like इसकी तो गांड फट गई है, अब इसको भेजना चाहिए. Yeah, that happened. Oh my god. Yeah, crazy. But I don't think now there are situations like that. I think that was the anniversary of Burhan Wani getting arrested. Like 1 year after, like in June, it was 1 year after Burhan Wani got arrested. Like in 2016, he got arrested, and in June 2017, it was the anniversary. So that's why it was sort of strike that situation. I think because it is because of that. But I also had a amazing time there. Tahir's family was very sweet, and and they gave me the pink tea, which was our specialty. Yeah. And then they had different kinds of bread. But they put salt in it. Yeah, yeah. And then the different types of meat. I remember eating keema. Yeah, yeah. We had a great time. Food was Lal amazing. Mas is over there? Yes, yes. Lal Mas. Uh, what all places did you visit in Kashmir? Gulmarg. Yeah, in Gulmarg, I almost puked myself out. Like I wanted to see there is a frozen lake on the peak of Gulmarg. Like you can like Gulmarg, you can go through cable car till the peak, and from the peak, third stage of Gulmarg, you can go till the peak of the mountain, and then after the peak, there is a frozen lake. So I wanted to see that. And there were the, like almost the peak, there was stony, like big stones were there of 2-3 feet. So I had to climb each stone with both my hands and like that. So there was one point where I climbed one stone, and I am like taking my breath as if I ran. Altitude? Yeah, I ran 100 meters sprint. That's right. Yeah, and each stone made me, that like, what do you call it? Breathless. So at last I puked, but nothing was there. I was fasting during that time too. Because like Tahir's That's a good idea, like fasting and going to but Tahir, like it was Muslim community, so we were all fasting and all. Tahir was fasting, so in that Josh mein, I also decided to fast. But they suggested me to, fasting you can eat today because it is a little bit hectic. And Tahir was not doing so. I also decided, okay, I will not do it. Yeah. Shout out to Tahir and his hospitality. Crazy stuff.
Tahir is gonna comment on it.
Yeah.
Cool. And what about your Manali experience? How was
Yeah.
the Manali?
Manali
How
was
many
great.
days were you there?
I'm there 24 days, around
24
20.
days at Manali.
Yeah.
जिंदगी जी ली और क्या बाकी है बोलो मनाली में एक
No, bro. People stay there for 3 months, like that, 2 months.
But how? I mean, how do they manage?
Like they work, they get some job in, they work with the property, and they do petty works like redesigning the area.
And that will cover their
Yeah, you
expense.
get volunteering. You get to do volunteering in these places. Like you go, just have to go and ask them. So they will offer you volunteering where you can do things like marketing or social media managing. You just have to create a reel and put it. You will get food and stay.
I have some experience on making grapes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So in that way, like they, you can stay. So yeah, that is very nice. But maybe it will be hard for you to be in good places like the top hostels or. But if you are approaching a normal hostel, then they will offer you. Like the top hostels always have the system of employing a volunteer. So they will beforehand do that, and the positions will be already filled and stuff like that. Like you can also apply to them.
And you mentioned about the couch surfing. Couch surfing is not that much prominent in India,
Yeah, yeah.
but in European countries it's very famous. And
Yes, yes. But no, I meant it like this couch surfing as in volunteering, like volunteering for the hostels and stuff, like
couch
this.
surfing is different, no? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in Indian context, I like I used it in Indian context. Like you cannot go to a person's home and be like, yo.
but there are dedicated websites in Europe. I mean, Western countries, a dedicated website, and
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
can select a property and go over there, and
I think in
people will
other
host you.
South Asian countries, like in Bali and all, you can do that, right?
Ah, I mean, yeah, because that's very touristy kind of.
Yeah.
Dormitory only here. I mean, ഇത്രയ്ക്ക് prominent
But in
തുടങ്ങിയത്
India,
apart
I
from
think the population is too crazy, like, and that's why they don't do that. They don't
population
do
is crazy. Yeah, I mean, people are
that.
crazy.
Yeah,
They
people
will
are.
take advantage of the
Yeah,
host property. That
yeah,
does happen.
that does happen, but yeah. Uh, but there were few kind people who gave me their couch. Like the time when I went to JLF, the guy whom I met in train was a, all like in his childhood he used to attend JLF, so he felt empathy towards me. No, sympathy, empathy, I don't know, whatever, he felt something towards me which was love. So he was like, okay, I will host this guy who is coming all the way from Kerala to attend JLF. I also used to visit the JLF.
So he did
So
university.
he gave me his family home.
Oh,
And he gave me the key, and he went to uh, Jaipur home, and there was one other person in the other room who was staying there for rent, and this room I was there. I put up a bed, and he gave me a
see,
corner
this is
to
what I'm
sleep.
talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
you can certainly do this kind of stuff, like blogging and interviewing people, and you made for this backpacking thing, you know.
Thank you, thank you. That gives
Travel
me so
YouTuber,
much motivation.
upcoming big time travel YouTuber, and let's be on this on record that I'm the first
Yes, yes.
interviewee of this YouTube channel.
Yes, yes. Grateful that Parvez decided to, help me with this interviewing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this is really helping me also.
Do something. Don't go too far away. Don't worry. I'm here. ഞാൻ മൊബൈൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് വരും. How do you like the sunset? Are you enjoying the red color? Orange. What color is that?
Crimson.
Yeah, crimson.
Let me show.
How was it? It was amazing. Whenever I see water, I feel like jumping into that thing comes from inside me. It takes me back to my hometown.
Yeah, this Lakshadweep, by the way. And you know how to swim, which I don't. And and the first question he's asking me after getting out of the water is that how do you like it? Yeah. So seriously, I was excited coming here because this is my idea.
Yeah.
For the record. And I was excited initially, but after going into the water, I was a little scared. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you don't know
I
how
don't
to
know how to
swim.
swim.
I
No.
can imagine that only. Like,
He gave me some tips to, to jump when the wave comes. So that
and
helped.
somebody wise said that you don't learn to swim. You just become fearless in
The
water.
oh,
Yeah, it is the confidence. Like you don't need to learn to swim,
like
and
walking.
it is mostly the fear inside you that is letting you think and letting you get drowned in the water because you are afraid that you will get drowned.
Still there.
And you know what my dad did? Like we went to fishing in one day when in Minikoi. We went to fishing and we had a small boat which was 3 meters height and it was a wooden boat. Me, my dad, and my cousin. We three went fishing. It was 3 kilometers away from the shore, and the depth of the water was some 5 to 6 meters. In that area, or maybe 10 meters. So after 6 to 7 hours of fishing, like fishing, you need very much patience. Like you have to stay still,
Sit on your ass.
yeah, and you have to stay calm, else the fish will run away. So, so, so that is also there, and we were children, so we were getting bored, and the sun was too bright, and I got dizzy, and I was puking. My cousin was puking because of the seasickness, and then we came and we have the system of tying boats just before the shore. It is like parking the boat
Like
into
anchoring.
water, anchoring the boat. So there will be a air, the boya. What do you call it?
Boy.
Yeah, boys. You
Yeah.
call it boys? Yeah. So there will be boys to which each boat, it is their property. So you tie it
Oh,
there.
oh.
It's like the parking space for each car here, right?
Understood.
So we had to tie it away from 20 meters away, and then we can come ashore.
You see that?
So my dad, what he did, he tied it there. He left both of us there, and he came so. And he was sitting on the sitting area. Like we have sitting platforms in beaches, okay, in our island. So all people come there to enjoy sunsets and stuff. So it is a cultural thing. We call it Ari, and
Arhi.
Ari, yeah, it is a sitting platform.
Just
In
sit
beaches.
there and watch.
Yeah,
Sunset.
yeah. All people come there,
I think everybody should
sit
do that.
there and talk. Talk about the stuff. They watch sunset and they laugh. So he was sitting there and watching us. I was crying. Baba, come here. Please take me. I'm scared. And after 2 3 hours, my cousin decided, okay, we have this, thermocol piece. So we won't sink. I know little bit of swimming. You can just tag along in the thermocol. So at last I got the courage to, hop into that like clench.
Like Rose in the Titanic.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. I was, I was,
Like dad come back.
I was paddling in that with that, and after that incident, the fear went away. Like I was thinking, maybe my dad did it intentionally
Yeah,
to drive
obviously.
away my fear.
Obviously.
And but during that point, I was thinking, how cruel!
But that
How
is needed
cruel!
now.
You are killing your child.
But right now you're grateful now because you can swim. And you don't have more than that you don't have the fear of water.
Yeah. So from that point onwards, there was like exponential growth. I could have the confidence to swim anywhere. Like once my guy friends decided to prank on me. See little bit താഴെ from horizon,
Mm.
like 80% below. Atrain distance, my friend decided to prank me, which is
Acha.
like 3 kilometers.
Oh.
Yeah, in water. So I was confident enough to just backstroke and come back to without worrying about, without getting into that, playing into them.
And before, most important, without getting tired.
Yeah. I could just float and backstroke and come back. So I was not playing into them. That's uh, sort of made me powerful.
Hmm.
You know, you know how
Understood.
to swim, and swimming is a good quality. In there, like everyone knows how to swim.
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Is it a skill? Swimming? I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, it is a good thing.
Uh,
Like
yeah,
you,
I think
I
I will say that it's a good skill to have.
no. Like I came from Kochi to Lakshadweep, so I was like sort of outcast person. So I didn't know how to swim and all. There was such notions. So people check my abilities, like they test my patience, they test my swimming skills and stuff.
Uh,
So that's why they were pranking me. Like
uh,
after going to that distance, they left me there.
just because you're from Lakshadweep,
No, yeah, I came from Kochi. No, I studied in Kochi.
but you're born in Lakshadweep.
Yeah, yeah, I
You're a
born,
Lakshadweep kid.
but but you get the outcast trope,
Oh.
right? I studied in Kochi, and then
Angane,
yeah,
angane. Okay, okay.
I went there after many years. So yeah, it gave me a sense of power because
That
I know how to swim.
that
Fuck
was your
you guys.
homecoming. That was your
Yeah,
homecoming.
yeah. So such things happen, and with swimming, like people slowly started accepting me. This guy can swim well. He's one of us.
Angane, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a term for that. I don't remember. That's your coming of age. Sun is gone now.
Yeah, sun is gone. I want my podcast to be filled with silences. People want to watch it, they will watch it. You know, but I'm very talkative. I don't know why. I used to wonder like how I'm going to do the research for my book and all, right?
Your book?
Yeah, yeah. Whenever I am going to write a book, like I love writing. So if I am going to write a book, I need to like I need content for research, right?
But what kind of book? Fiction, non-fiction?
About my life, about the experiences,
For
stuff like
that,
that.
more than research, you need experience.
Yeah, yeah,
Real
yeah.
life
Yes,
experience.
yes. But
Obviously, you are getting that.
yeah, but no, I with this interview thing, YouTube thing going on, I will store my interviews in the YouTube.
Yeah.
That will I can use later for research purposes.
Yes. You
How
can.
is my buddhi?
Yes, bang with him. And first, what do you call hamster?
Yes, you are definitely going to be a character in one of my novels.
I'm a recurring character in his vlogs. I will
Yes,
be a
yes,
recurring character in his
yes,
vlogs. So
yes,
you might expect me in his
yes,
later vlogs.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
There is a saying, right? हम मुसाफिर है ऐसे ही मिलेंगे कहीं दूर पे समथिंग लाइक
फिर
दैट
मिलेंगे. Uh,
ऐसे ही मोड़ पे फिर मिलेंगे
yeah,
like in some corner we'll meet again.
we'll meet again. फिर मिलेंगे.
uh, the world is small.
Yeah, शायद उदयपुर में,
Yeah.
शायद श्रीनगर, शायद जम्मू में या फिर मनाली में, कहीं ना
Yes,
कहीं.
yes, definitely.
Just think about it. Like I just hop on a train in a general workie. I am seeing you there in the upper seat, sleeping alone in a
Yeah,
general
today
workie.
like I came by metro, right? My mom was in a different like mom went to aunt's house
Oh,
and they were going for Broadway. And you I was coming to meet you. I hopped onto the metro in Pattaripalam station, and
uh-huh.
they hopped onto the train from Kusat.
Uh-huh.
And when I entered, I just went in front of them. They were like, ah, nee ivide undo. So yeah, like world is small.
Yep.
I was getting. I just took like I know I called my mom. I'm going to cuddle, swim and all. She was like,
Watch
hey, adu veno.
it.
Yeah. And then she was in the metro. Yeah.
Oh, drifting and all.
Oh.
ഇപ്പോഴാണ് വന്നത് പൊടി.
Oh, they are shooting.
It's like a proper video shoot.
Yeah, they show it
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
please. So here it, guys. There are people drifting their car. This reminds me, you can bring your car in Wadapu Beach and bring a proper video shoot, no? Think we can wrap it up.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Okay, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel,
Yeah,
Free with Peru.
play with Peru.
More such content is coming. These are like very freestyle podcast or interview, whatever you can call this, you can call. It is blend of everything.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. It is the blend of everything. You can see me walking with this thing, talking to people. So there is no proper setup. I will be traveling and talking and getting into adventures. Yo,